Bitcoin is right now retesting one of the most important levels of resistance of this entire consolidation phase, and I am starting to see many people are flipping bearish, but while we're trading against this exact level, short positions are getting heavily loaded on Bitcoin right now. And yes, I have got data that is literally showing us right now that actually the opportunity which we're right now seeing is absolutely astronomical. So on today's update video, I'm going to be talking about the most important charts on Bitcoin. I'm going to be talking about the huge inflows happening on the spot Bitcoin ETF, but also on the Ethereum ETF right now, because right now for the first time we're seeing literally all-time highs getting hit in Ethereum flowing in towards accumulation addresses. A lot of news to discuss on today's update video, so don't forget to once again watch this video till the end. It's definitely going to be a very interesting one right now here, so don't forget to once again slap on that like button back above 1000 likes, and let me jump straight away in towards today's update video. So to kick off the video, let me straight away dive in towards this very important level, because this level what I'm currently talking about is that $96,000 level. This was exactly the level we yesterday got a slight little rejection from, and this was also exactly the level that previously around first of all provided support for multiple times, and of course whenever we broke below it, we saw the retest of that exact level, and of course whenever we saw that retest, Bitcoin actually saw another continuation towards the downside, and actually it got a major rejection lower. So this is for sure going to be a very big level. I mean, all these levels I've drawn on this chart are big levels, also this high in the market right here. Whenever we of course had that continuation above that high, we straight away went up towards the next level in this market. So also for me, I think this is going to be an important level, and whenever we break above this high, the next resistance target is not necessarily so much higher, but it's going to be laying around that 101k level, which is of course once again the previous range high in the market. So yeah, I always look at ranges high, and you can also see over here, this was of course already over here providing resistance, and then when we got the final retest, we got a rejection, and that was the confirmation of the breakdown, right? And of course after that we broke this level, and then we had that big drop towards the downside. So these are very important levels, and once again, if we then can break above that level 101k, realistically speaking, the next target after that is going to be around this high, which is around $111,000. So these are the most important levels of resistance I am currently looking at here, and honestly, whenever we can break above $96,000, we're going to be looking for once again a big move towards the upside on Bitcoin. But one thing for sure is that right now on this move towards the upside, we're still seeing a lot of people trading short, especially on Bitcoin, but also across many other altcoins. And this is actually a very great thing to be seeing, because I've been showing you this chart many times before, but actually whenever the funding rates are negative, which means that the majority of the traders are trading short, it usually corresponded with bottoms in the market, and now this is still happening, and this is showing us as well the fact that yes, the market is not overexcited right now here. Still people think we're gonna go lower, and ultimately those are the signals that send us higher. So very bullish signal in my opinion. And also if you're just looking at the funding rates on the charts, guys, whenever they are spiking, you can see real euphoria in the market, and now we're not seeing any spikes whatsoever. There is no euphoria whatsoever in the market right now, while Bitcoin is trying to creep up once again towards new all-time highs here. So I am very excited for this, and whenever that euphoria is going to be returning in the market, it is obviously going to be a greater risk to open up long positions on Bitcoin, and it's going to be a greater risk for Bitcoin to actually increase further on towards the upside. So this is exactly the chart I will be looking at whenever we break above all-time highs, because yes, now the risk of opening up a long position is relatively still low here. Funding rates are going to be spiking. It is going to be, relatively speaking, most likely increase quite heavily. Then quickly going over some news. Yesterday Trump stated that he is expecting that trade deals will be made in the next 3 to 4 weeks here. Then also yesterday Donald Trump spoke to China's communist leader, and that is of course a great thing because they want to make a deal here. Then CNBC also said that right now banks can all provide Bitcoin and crypto services if they want here. And also we got the news that China is exempting some US imports from the 125% tariffs they are laying on them right now here. So very interesting news here. And of course we also got the new SEC chair Paul Atkins saying that crypto sector deserves more clear regulation, and ultimately that is of course a very great thing here. Then yesterday on the ETF, once again major inflows on the Bitcoin ETF here, pushing the Bitcoin ETF up towards new all-time highs. Then also yesterday I got across this chart seeing that Ethereum flows into accumulation addresses is actually hitting new all-time highs here. And yesterday as well, it corresponded with, of course, the spot Ethereum ETF, BlackRock especially buying significant amounts of Ethereum again, over 54 million US dollars. So very great news for Ethereum, major accumulation going on over there. And of course, like I stated in many videos before, I do believe Ethereum is a great buy, and I do really have my target set up all the way up to 2,500 US dollars, which is going to be this high right here approximately. And if I look at the most of the charts, we're starting to break the major downtrend on the daily time frame right now on the super trend indicator. And honestly as well, the total cryptocurrency market cap is creating a triple bottom right now. And of course, the MVRV Z score, which is an undervalued or overvalued metrics, is right now showing that Ethereum is quite heavily undervalued. So yeah, I'm quite certain of this being a very great trade here. And honestly, I'm super excited for how that is going to be exactly playing out here. And for Bitcoin, honestly, I am looking at many charts there, and ultimately most of the charts are still showing us that we're trading in an upward sloping trend here. The weekly time frame is creating higher lows every single time, higher highs as well on the top side, and basically we're just seeing a major continuation towards the upside on the weekly time frame for Bitcoin. All in all, everything looking fine here. The falling wedge pattern is breaking out towards the upside like we have been predicting, of course, on the channel, and the price target still remains to be around at all-time high, which is going to be around 106 to 107,000 US dollars for the breakout target right here. So super excited for that here. And once again, the exact same played out like the previous two times here. Bitcoin retesting the low in the market, and after that confirming the bottom and sending the prices once again back towards the upside. So things are looking great here. Honestly, all the charts are showing us and proving us the fact that probably Bitcoin is going to be ready for another leg towards the upside. Then if I'm going to be looking at my trades, which I currently have ongoing, my trades are still doing majorly well here. And honestly, these trades are, relatively speaking, low risk trades here that basically automatically accumulates along the way down, sells along the way up. I've explained it in many videos before, but you can exactly copy my trading strategy as well here right now. If you go to the link description of today's video, you can copy my Bitcoin bot or my Ethereum bot. So yeah, if you're interested in that, check it out in the link description of today's video. But this trade will continually, of course, make profit for me. And as I also am going to be reaching my targets on Ethereum, probably this trade will be making a lot of money for me here. So super excited for that here. And anyways, to finish off the video, I quickly want to be talking about the fact that Bitcoin right now has not been in that overvalued sector in the market yet here in terms of on-chain analysis here. And I mean, we can see it also from the bull market peak indicators. 0 out of the 30 bull market peak indicators have flashed so far this cycle. So it is all showing us that the bull market is likely not peaked out yet here. So super excited for that here. Then yesterday as well, we got one of the largest outflows on the Bitcoin network in a very long time here. And you can see it over here as well. Compared to the Bitcoin price and of course the available Bitcoin on the market, it is just rapidly dropping right now here. There's less and less Bitcoin available as time is continuing, and of course ultimately that is something extremely bullish for Bitcoin. So this is it for me in today's update video. If you did enjoy it, learn something from it, don't forget to slap on that like button, subscribe to the channel, and see you guys on the next one. Peace out, goodbye.